live and direct. Tell your friends. Everyone. This is going to do the numbers. That's it.
Hello, Fungus. Hello,
And
Andy.
Andy knew I had my hair different because I had it down. Because when I got up, I didn't have time to put my hair up. But it's up now, Andy. I hope you like it.
Oh, just for Andy.
Just for Andy. I've even brushed it. I didn't have time this morning.
Right.
So last night,
Yeah,
I went
carry
to
on.
start.
I'm just setting my mobile up. Go on.
Yeah, last night I was sitting on my doorstep having a cig and a cuppa. I was too hot. And where I live, there's a house that's like, I can see the side of it. It's not far away from me. I'm not going to say. So I was just sitting there and I just kind of seen something at the corner of my eye and it was a torch. So someone was round the backs of houses. So I came in. Then my neighbour phoned us. She said, "Can you hear any sounds on the backs?" I said, "No." But I said, I was sitting on the front. Like I said, just on the doorstep and I seen somebody with a torch. Because well, I seen the torch and I didn't see them. She said, "I keep hearing sounds at the back." So then she came to my door. I thought, oh, well, if you're going to get a sack love, you've made yourself a prime target there, haven't you? So I was standing talking to her for God knows how long.
Wow. Unbelievable. Right. Oh, there we are. Couldn't bleed and get into it then on my mobile. I was like, what the hell's going on?
So was that you, Andy? I'm backstage being here 27 minutes.
Sneaky Snake Gaming Channel. How are you doing? Long time. Sneaky Snake. Do you know, I know I'm going through the menopause and my brain's like foggy. But
I can't remember that channel.
I'm so sorry if I know you, but my head is a shed. You're
Maybe
not
it was
having a
Big
spanner, Fungus, because you're a naughty, naughty boy. We know
Maybe it
what
was
you
Big
do with
Billy.
spanners.
I think it was Andy. Want to see what I was doing with my hair.
Oh, don't talk to me about hair. I'm getting really fed up of mine. I think I'm at that stage now where it's taken me so long to wash and dry it.
Oh,
I either got to have it all cut back into a bob or I just put up and shut up. But I'm having
see,
like a couple of inches chopped off every 6 weeks, but it's like it's been in a bag of manure.
I got all mine chopped off because it was that long. It was right to the bottom of my back. And it was just too heavy. And every
Yeah,
time I was trying to wash it, it was just a nightmare. So I thought, right, that's it.
that's where mine is now, right at the bottom of my back.
Yeah, so I got
Hello,
it all chopped
Sleepy
off.
Dan.
So much on.
Fungus, if I put the link out and you jump on and you're naughty or rude, I will boot you straight off. Okay? Right, naughty boy. I will put it out.
Look at that
You know
name.
what?
Oh.
We could really, really regret this.
Oh, good afternoon, Jay. Good afternoon, Sneaker.
Hiya, Jay. Right, links out there. And you're only having one warning today, Fungus, not 3 like you did last night.
No, we'll kick your balls up your back. I'll put my joke today. Yeah, so I'm going through an Easter egg hunt. I'm fine to go for this. I better get a basket though, and I'll push these kids off as I get an Easter egg. By the way, I'm joking before somebody clips it and says, look at abusing kids now.
Do you know what I've done? I've bought a mountain of Easter eggs for the little ones. And oh my God, I'm going to just let them eat and eat and eat. And then I'm going to send them home. No sleepover tomorrow. I'm going out.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Let's get ready for this.
Hello.
Hello, little shit.
Hello, Fungus.
I'm Jim Smith's boyfriend.
Oh, I thought
Are you going to behave?
What?
Are you going to behave?
Why do you always speak to me like I'm 3 years old?
Because you
you
are
act like a 3-year-old. Hiya, Muggles.
Oh, it's a lovely muggles. Hello, sweetie.
Have you got yourself an Easter egg for tomorrow?
You still owe me one.
I'm not giving you no chocolate. You're ADHD enough.
You should have bought us one, Fungus. We put up
Yeah.
with you. Actually,
I
you
have,
should have
it's
been a
just-
giant size Easter egg.
I'm just waiting on your address to post it.
Yeah, you never.
Yeah, right.
We'll
Like
get onto
that's
that
gonna
right
happen.
away.
I was going to bring it up myself.
Oh, that would have been so much fun. Yeah, I would have let the pigs out.
It would have been like old times, when we were together.
No, we've never been together, Fungus.
You
But you
still
know what? I
suffering from those
I must
delusions.
admit, I do love his delusions. I really
Yeah.
do love his delusions.
Do you know
They're
what?
really out there, mine, but
For
I
as
do like
much
them.
as I keep blocking and timing him out, I do like him. He's a funny little bugger, but Jesus Christ, just calm down sometimes.
You
So
can't.
in other words, you fancy me.
No, I'm sorry. My dog might. Would you like me to ask my dog?
Where's Jim Smith?
He's
Oh,
probably
he'll still be in bed.
Is that why you done it so early?
Say that again.
Is that why you done it so early?
Yeah. Queen.
We're not
uh,
stupid, you know.
Oh, look who it
Not
is, Cindy.
dumb.
It's Queenie.
Oh my God. Queenie?
Yes, Sneaky.
Sneaky.
I can't say her full name. But she
Oh,
used to come
hold
in all
on.
the time.
Oh.
Queenie, I'm single.
No,
You'll
no.
always be
Don't
single,
go there.
Fungus.
Don't go there, Queenie. Don't go there.
You'll always be single. When you go to
Fungus comes
Benidorm.
with a big fat warning.
In May.
That's okay. I'm not going in, I'm not
You
going
can
in
come
there.
with
So
me.
that's- No,
You can come
you're
with
quite
me.
all right. No.
We're going to the
Go on.
we're going to the Marina Hotel again.
Oh, I don't go anywhere near the Marina Hotel.
Well, do you know
Is
where
it-
it is?
Yeah, because I've been to Benidorm quite a few times. I know where the hotels are.
And
I don't like the strip, to be honest with you.
no, I only like it in the daytime.
Well, I don't even like it daytime. I'd rather be down by the old town.
I can't be trusted in the old town at night because I always get lost. And I don't get home till like 8 in the morning because I get lost.
Hi,
How
Mel.
can you get lost in the old town?
Just give me
Because-
1 minute. Carry on.
Because I end up going up all these alleyways and everything, it's so far away from where I stay.
All right, so the best thing for you to do if you go in the old
Yeah,
town,
you just walk
head
along the
towards
beach. I know that, but it's different. It's different when you're steaming.
Well, no, it's not, because I've been steaming when I've been there. Just head down.
Yeah,
You'll
But
get
you're
to
on a
the
mobility
beach.
scooter.
I'm not no mobility scooter. All good, thank you, Queenie.
I'm back. Sorry, I was just getting a cup of coffee off Mr. S.
I'm in no mobility scooter, you nutter.
Oh, God. What's he going on about?
Well, it's saying that he gets lost in the old town, right? So I said to him, the best thing to do if you get lost in the old town, head downwards and you'll come to the beach. And it's very easy to follow the beach into the strip. But of
Yeah, but it
course,
takes hours.
brainwave
It's
there,
like
wouldn't think of that.
I do think of that, but when you're steaming, this fucking. Oh.
I'm good,
I ended
thank
up-
you, Queenie. I hope you're okay too.
I ended up once all the way by Benidorm bus station. So figure that out. And you know how far away that is.
Right,
Right,
I'm going to
so,
ask you a serious question now, Fungus.
What's that?
I want a genuine answer, not a stupid one.
Should I be
Oh,
nervous?
well.
No need to be nervous, love. I wear rubber gloves. You're okay. So, if you had to choose somebody from YouTube that you've never met before, and
I've already
take
got my
them
eye on
out-
Andy.
Listen, stop being premature. We know it's a problem with male species.
Hurry up. I'm so excited.
Who would, no, not who would, because we don't want to know who. Where would you take them for a first time date?
Oh, is it Tesco? It's
Now, I
cheap.
want him to be very genuine here, because we might be able to get him a lady.
Please no.
KFC? KFC.
Really? And what would you be offering them from the KFC? What meal would you give them?
Something from the Savers menu, as it's the first time. Fuck's sake. I'm not made the money.
Oh, God.
And you meet.
There's definitely going to be no women lining up to go out with Fungus.
No,
Not unless they really love chicken.
I've already got my eye on Andy anyway.
No, you can leave Andy alone. Andy's ours.
You wouldn't like
somebody
Andy.
else.
Andy
That's why me and Jim Smith would make a good couple, because we're both cheapskates, yeah?
Yeah, well, that's true. I think you should date Jim.
We could have like a microwave cottage pie in his flat as his first date.
Remember what he offered me for the first date? Best 5 minutes of my life. It was, he said, he offered me the best 5 minutes of my life. I said, what will we do before? And he said, I'll get you the chip butty. So he said, I'll jump to the fish shop, get that. I said, oh, okay.
Hiya, 420. Good to see you.
Good afternoon, 420. He's very cheap, Queenie. Very, very cheap. He's a man-child.
I'm only cheap until there's alcohol involved, and then it just goes out the window. Maybe we can go for a Nando's if there's alcohol involved.
Yeah, but you'd have to pay for yourself, by the way, people.
Queenie will throw it back at your face, apparently.
And if alcohol's involved, expect him to be living with you for at least 3 weeks till he can find his way home.
Yeah. And if you find a sheep in his bedroom, don't worry, just don't say anything. just walk on by. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know about Lively 420, but we're here.
Oh, I've got sinus problems. Somebody else said before they thought I'd burn on something. Yeah.
Hi,
so sneaky,
have you got a sinus problem?
Can I get a word in, man?
Are you ready?
Stuart, have you got a sinus problem?
Who's that? I do, actually.
We wasn't on about you twat.
Also, I'm dying today. I really don't want to do this. It's elegant. I really don't.
Yeah, but you're doing it for the little ones, so it's all good.
Yeah, but it's not my little ones. The two that's here when I leave, they're too old.
I love it when she calls me little girl.
Away.
The question we all asking though is, are you dressing up as the Easter Bunny?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, give us a look. Give us a look. Give us a look.
There you go. I've just give you all a quick flash of my Easter Bunny outfit. I've had to make it PG though, because it is children.
Send it to me on WhatsApp.
Kieran, did you put those clips up? I haven't had a chance to have a look.
Fungus, what do you want about WhatsApp? You're not on my WhatsApp. You have never
been
on my WhatsApp.
Here's Retro. Here's Retro. Here's my dad.
Good afternoon, Kieran.
Afternoon, Retro.
Good afternoon, Retro.
So Retro, you
I thought you would been your boyfriend by now.
Retro took my spanner off me. I'm not happy.
Do you want me to put in a good word with Beanie for you?
I can imagine why people would take your spanner. You've never had a spanner on mine. You know why?
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Smoothie.
Who's Mr. Smoothie?
It's Homestead Fungus.
Oh,
anyway. So, what have you got planned for this weekend then, Fungus?
I'm in Scotland, so I don't do anything except drink alcohol down the pub.
Right. Okay. So you live a very full life, then, don't you, darling?
In football, watch football and make food, and maybe I'll go and see Jim Smith and
have
a couple
of
Iron Brew.
Enjoying yourself, that's all that matters, I suppose. Just
it's boring.
Don't drink too much. You get into all kinds of situations then.
Are you back
My
working
uncle
on the
died.
island?
my uncle died, so I took over his house. He left it to me. It's mortgage free and everything, so I'm just living here now instead of paying.
Don't be telling everybody
Right.
your personal details.
Oh, see, that's what I'm doing in Scotland.
That's a big mistake on here. What's that? I'm getting
She
through
asked me what I was doing.
Right. Let's be honest with you. No one is going to stalk Fungus.
Well, you were at it for 4.5 years, Jalise. I'm not being
What are
funny.
you on about? Nobody's going to stalk you, Fungus. They'll soon get tired. Because you're the one that'll go out and say, right, stalker, this is where I'm going. Come on, we'll go together. They've been away from you.
Jalise was stalking me for 4.5 years.
Fungus, we haven't even known us for 4.5 years.
I have.
No, you haven't.
I've been in Cindy's channel since 2013.
No, you
You're so
have
full of
not.
shit. She hasn't been on YouTube that long.
Well, I have. With my first channel, I
Mm.
actually joined YouTube in 2012, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
I
you
didn't
weren't.
start doing any streaming until it was around the time that my mum passed away, because I needed something to take my mind off things. So we're going 3-4 years, about 3 years, 3 and a bit years now.
At the first channel, that was brilliant. I mean, we had a lot of fun, a lot of lives.
I think I've just got my maths wrong. My head's gone. Anyway, yeah, the first channel, it was really good, wasn't it? But, you know, some sad sacks out there didn't like it. So.
What was it? We were getting stalked. We were getting watched.
Oh, recorded everything. Oh, my God. Sad sacks.
And there was a video on the channel. I mean, all it was
Fungus, you picked yourself off, you little bugger. Don't you start those shenanigans.
And all it was like a little chat room.
Yeah, and we had a lot of fun in there. Mind you, we still do. So, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Stage.
Always
got
fancies
kicked for being a mouse. No, you got kicked for being an ass. Could you imagine someone? Could you imagine someone stalking Fungus?
Not really, to be fair.
I mean, it'd be the other way around, let's be honest. The pure stalker would turn out to be stalked.
If we had to make a profile up of somebody who would stalk Fungus, it would have to involve cable ties, rope, black bin bags, handcuffs, and lots of marigolds. Left anything out of there?
Remember when he was on gyms and he bumped into that guy on the stairs and he went missing for days? And he was messaging me saying, have you seen out of Fungus? I said, no. He said, I wonder if that guy's kidnapped him. I said, I'll still send him back. I said, don't worry. I said, the poor guy I feel sorry for.
Do you remember when he used to go out of his little caravan and he used to shout at the sheep, going, bah, bah. Oh, God. Oh, what's this?
God, I can't drink. Cindy's gone out, but I can't drink.
Yeah, I'm off out tomorrow, but only after filling all the little ones in the family with chocolate. And then they're going home and I'm going out, and I will not answer my phone for love nor money.
I will get a message, because this is Jenny when she falls in the bath. Easter Sunday. I'll get a message. I'm in the bath. I fell in the bath.
Oh, God. I'm never going to live that down, am I?
No, you're not. I was crying laughing at her.
It was a fantastic night that night, so I have no regrets.
God. I really don't feel in the mood of doing Easter guns, but the kid has got the nail gun. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't want to be.
You know, just for an hour or two, I'll put that little face on and be all jolly and lovely and blah, blah, blah. And in my head, I'll be going, is it home time yet? Is it home time yet?
Listen, see, where I live now, it's not like it used to be. You used to be able to go out, even on a Sunday night, to be bands on and be a great night. Now, no. But there's no point in me going out. You know, I can't drink.
What kind of noises, Muggles? Could you please elaborate?
Would you be making noise if I was about? Miss Muggles, what kind of noises? Don't be asking Fungus that question, please.
Only regret the things you don't do. Yes, that's very true.
I regret the fact that I can't drink. No, Muggles, I'm still waiting for me up.
Hiya, Paul. Oh, well, this makes a change. We haven't done a panel for ages, have we?
No, we
I think
haven't.
I've forgotten how to work StreamYard.
I think that. Can you remember when you done one just a quickie?
Oh, yeah, because I like quickies. Yeah, go on.
So Cindy had put an advertisement. We were doing a live, and it just a quickie she'd put. So it's just follow me in asking for
God,
the quickie. I was so worn out that day. So
And
worn
what's
out.
the betting? It was Mr. E that said it. And then he started everybody else on it. You promised us the quickie.
Exactly.
Because they're
I
all
was exhausted by that live.
minded.
I don't like where it's got now on StreamYard, share your referral link,
Yeah.
and you can't get rid of it. So you can't see the bottom message, can you?
Apparently you can get rid of it,
No.
but Mr. S has to do it via YouTube or something. I'm not quite sure. I'll let you know.
Yeah, because I need rid of it.
Because I'm sure he took it off my last one. You know, the little impromptu live we did.
Yeah.
With the singing and whatnot. I think he took it off that one. I'm not quite sure. I will ask him and then I'll message you and tell you how to do it.
Yeah, because it's a pain in the ass.
But I think you do have to go to YouTube and take it off that way. Not too sure, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
But we haven't done a live with me and you for ages. I mean, usually Jim jumps on, you can't get a word in.
Exactly. This is why we do it too early, because we know Jim's going to still be in bed, which means he's not going to be ranting and moaning. I popped back in just about, was it just before midnight last night? And they were still at it. And I'm like, oh my God. So I literally just, said hello and whatnot. And I went, haven't you run out of StreamYard yet, Jim? Has he bought StreamYard again or something?
He must have. He hasn't said that he has, but he must have. Just
he got to have, because he's done 3 lives now, and they've all been over about 7 hours. I'm sure they have.
7 night time now. I'm more interested in having a bath, getting on the sofa, and watching some telly.
That's what we've been doing. But obviously, I go to bed and watch telly instead. And we've been watching all these old DVDs that we've got. Do you remember? What's that? Wire in the Blood.
Oh, I like that.
Then we watched Above Suspicion. And now we're watching one called Fallen Angel. Do you remember that one with Charles Dance in it?
No.
And her out of Silent Witness. And she plays a disturbed person. She's a killer. Totally different from her character on Silent Witness. That's worth having a watch if you can find it. It will. Yeah. Oh, I tell you,
mystery. Send the message what it's called, and I'll have a look see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'll send it.
I've just been sitting watching telly for night time. I just can't. The thing is, YouTube has gone toxic as hell. Have a great weekend, ladies and Jack. Gotta go. Have a nice day, Andy.
So many people arguing at the moment. I just don't get it.
Well, it's a load of bullshit. We all know it. I used to get up for, I can't say what he's saying, what Fungus is saying.
He goes, I used to get up for work about 6 a.m. during the week and Jim's life was still going.
I couldn't stop up that late on live. I just couldn't do it.
No. When I had that really bad bout of insomnia after my mum passed away, I was on 24/7, just watching and, having a look at what was going on here, there and everywhere. But now that, I've started getting back into some kind of pattern. Well, I'm trying to get back into some sort of pattern. I'm trying to stay off YouTube after about 8 o'clock. I might pop on about 10 o'clock just to see what's going off, but I won't stay. I'll switch it off and I'll watch TV. And with any luck, I'm trying to fall asleep while watching the telly. And Mr. S goes, you fell asleep again.
When the grandpups are here, we'll just watch telly together before he goes to bed or whatever. But if he's not here, I'm just sitting watching the telly. I'll come in yours, I'll pop in James. but I don't stop too long at gyms because it goes on too late for me. Emma's,
Oh, bye,
Um,
Andy. Take care.
Irish Raiders, and that's it. That's about it.
Yeah. I popped, because you saw me in there. I was say I popped into
Yeah.
Raiders earlier.
I think he's
Hello,
still alive, you know.
Roger. What's he going on about now? Oh, you're not Jim Smith's boyfriend.
You're
You're only
big
saying
Billy.
that because he's not here and you think you can get away with it.
I thought you were Billy's boyfriend.
Yeah,
You're such a
I'm telling
tart,
Billy you're two-timing him.
Yes.
I told you you're
Where's
not
my
getting a
spanner?
fungus.
Because you aren't getting a spanner. Have you given him a spanner?
Yeah, I'm telling you now, you misbehave, and I swear to God, you will never ever get another spanner back again. Do you understand me?
Must be some technical issues again.
I will bend you over my knee and I will spank you.
Do you two want to what? What's that?
Do you two want to come round and clean my house? I don't think
Yes.
so.
Of course we do, Fungus. Why wouldn't we? I've got dishes I need to get done.
Put some soap down your mouth for a start.
He's such a little shit. But it can be funny.
Yes, it can be really funny.
Well, it can be at times. Not all the time, though. You can be a little shit.
If he didn't if he just didn't take that little step further, he'd be sound as a pound. But he has to go over that line. Oh, Smoothie, really? Are you planning on being a naughty boy then?
There's dishes in. You silly little. Get them washed.
Oh my! Get your marigolds on and get them washed.
Fungus, are you working in Scotland now? Hang on. What did you add? Because your son was girlfriend was pregnant, and you never told us what she had. Because you're a granddad now, aren't you? You're over the hill. You'll need men's tennis soon.
Now?
Say that again.
Who's the granddad now?
Fungus.
No way.
No, he had his son when he was young, and then his son's had his son, I think. No, but I don't know if he's had a son or a daughter because he never told us.
See, this is why I don't believe anything that he says.
Me either. But he was asking me. No, I'm rich. Oh, shut up, Fungus. Your life's rich because we put up with you. That's why you're rich. No, it's well. I said, you're full of shit. He said, no, I'll swear it down. He said, I need some advice on what to buy him for Christmas. I said, well, you better have just given them money. A boy there.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so he's a granddad at the age of.
Congratulations.
How old are you, Fungus? Good afternoon, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie. Oh, God, I've got to take my hoodie off. I'm absolutely sweating. God's sake. I can't win.
Well, I was too hot last night. That's why I was sitting on the step. I don't know what's going on with us. I'm not going through the change, so I have no idea what went on with me last night. I just couldn't get warm. I couldn't get cooled down.
I am getting so fed up with the fucking menopause, I swear to God.
It's 28.
28?
Yeah.
Really? When did you have a child who could have a child? You're telling porkies. Big fat porkies.
And then if I disappear, you know, I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right. Hello, Flavorina. Good to see you over here. What's occurring? Oh, what am I taking? An Udi homestead, an Udi. So when you was like, oh, Fungus, behave. Hello, 3 Chris and me. I hope you're good. Oh, Flabs, really?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, good. So
Right,
now
good
he's trying
afternoon,
to
Chris.
say he was 14 when he had a child, but yet
When
his
I was
child
15.
had a child already. I
Oh,
don't think so somehow.
oh, you're so full of shit, Fungus. Nobody believe. Good evening, afternoon, Flaves. Hope you're well.
Oh, I haven't got anything set up today, Flaverina, because for one, the parrot is out and about. And if I get that cranked up, he's going to go absolutely apeshit. He really will. Oh, my God. Yesterday, I was talking to him. Well, he was sat on my knee. And I says to him, I says, "Are you a good boy?" And he goes, "Bollocks." I'm like, "What the hell? What the hell did you just say, you naughty boy?" And he goes, "Good boy."
I would be
God.
richer if Cindy started paying me and Jim Smith out the YouTube income. Fungus, what do you want about what income? She hasn't got any income from YouTube.
No, I am never going to monetize this channel. Never, ever. Never in a month of Sundays.
No.
It's
But
all
we
for
always said
fun.
that. We always
Yeah.
said we would never have a coffee link and we would never have memberships or anything like that.
Oh, Flaverina, there you've got an offer there. You really can't. That one. Oh my God. Oh, behave yourself, Cindy. Behave. Right.
I'm all good, thank you, Flaves. I'm good.
He should say, "I'm a lucky parrot." I'm not that great, Smoothie. He doesn't ever say anything that's appropriate back at me. Honestly. What?
What was that? I slept with my teacher, so what if I was home?
Oh!
Retro.
Retro naughty. Oh dear.
Nobody
We
was
do get
accepting the
fun here.
teachers at my school, believe me.
Hiya, Stevie. Good to see you, darling.
Good afternoon, Stevie.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody was accepted. Oh no, there was. When I was 14, see, I want my form with like little shits. So we get new form teachers every couple of months, and they would walk out. So basically, we had to do our own register, and then we got a new teacher. He was in his very early 20s. He was a PE teacher, and he went. Oh God, he went. I'll see you all at 5 to 1, and all the girls went. We'll see you at 12 o'clock. We'll be waiting for you. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, I will tell the truth. There was a teacher at my school that I had a really bad crush on. And when we was 15, 16, one of my best friends had her leaving party at this pub. It was in a local pub, but they hired out the function room.
Yeah.
And we were all there. Obviously, we had our secret stash hidden away because obviously they weren't going to serve us at the bar.
No.
And I remember there was one girl from our year, she snuck out and she was having a cigarette with one of the teachers round the back. And then the next day when we got into school, there was this big rumour going around about her snogging him round the back. And oh my God. And then everyone was going, it was me that was out there. And I said, hold on a minute. I weren't out there. I was in the dance hall. And I said, I can prove it. Well, it turned out, we did find out who this girl was.
Yeah.
And she got suspended for, I think she was off for 4 weeks. But they wasn't snogging. They was just having a cigarette. Obviously, I think he got a bit of a reprimand for it because he was, he'd given her the cigarette. But after that, I went straight off him. I was like, ugh, no, I really don't like
Stevie,
you.
I can't unblock him, but it's like find my tablet. And to be honest with you, I haven't even looked for it. I will look for it.
Stevie, she will tell you, how many times have I told you to look for your tablet?
Oh, loads.
Exactly.
I haven't been well, to be honest with you. So it's just, I done a random one last week for Jim. But I haven't even been doing live, really. I've done 2 today so far. I'm on a roll.
Are you becoming a panel? WHORE?
Yes. Today I am. I've decided. Get yourself out there a bit more.
See, I have to spell the words. I can't say them.
And that's because you're too nice. I'll say it. I'm not nice. No, but I think I was about 22, and I was out round town with my friends, and he came in the pub we were in. So he came out and he was talking to us.
Hey,
And he,
Raider.
good evening, Dad. Afternoon, Dad.
Hiya,
evening,
Helder.
Good evening. I'm saying good evening. So that's how tired I am. Good afternoon, Elder. No one asked us on a date. I'm sorry. As good looking as guys who was at school who was freaking gorgeous, I could have dated a teacher. It would have just felt so wrong.
Hiya, May. Oh, do you know, some of the things, when I think back about some of the things you used to get up to at school, I'm like, really? Did we really do that? I used to go over the local estate and go and buy cigarettes. You remember you could go to the shop and buy singles of cigarettes?
Yeah, with a match.
Oh my God. And then, so some of us would buy the cigarettes and one of us would have a bottle of Thunderbirds. Oh God. And you go back into school in the afternoon, half cut, smelling the cigarettes, and the teachers would just look at you and go, is there something wrong with you? Are you feeling a bit ill? And I just go, oh, do you know, I think I ate something funny at dinner, sir. Do you want to go and have a 5 or 10 minutes lay down in the sick room? Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I was conceived in the school bike shit. Not me, by the way. In case anybody clips it.
Oh, God, he's back. I'm so sorry, people.
It was fungus. You better
Hiya,
behave.
Boston. Good to see you, darling.
I've cleaned my dishes.
Good boy.
Oh, have you now? Oh, you are good. What do you want for that? Smack round your head?
Am I allowed to say on here?
No.
No.
When was the last time you dusted an Hoovered, fungus?
I hoover all the time, but I don't dust. I just mop the floor. I polished, actually. I polished the glass, you know, the TV cabinet and the fireplace. So if that counts as dusting.
Well, I'll give you a little trick here, right? So all you need to do is actually just spray the polish in the air, do a little bit of a twirl, and then...
No, because I end up sniffing it.
It smells like you've been polishing.
What I do is I spray a line across the table, then I sniff it, and I do like cartwheels and that around the living room.
Fungus, be careful what you say. Right, God. Fungus, Barbie's looking for you. You've got a preggers.
I can't see the chat.
Oh, poor you. Would you like me to put the message up? Yeah,
go to comments. You've got to go to comments. There you go.
Darren,
Barbie's looking for you.
Why can't I type in the chat?
Well, you should be able to.
No, it doesn't.
What is it you've got to do?
And you've got to join the conversation.
You've got to verify.
Now, you see, this is where having a laptop...
Darren from Dublin, you're quite cute. Why don't you give me an email or something?
What do you think this is?
Fungus wants a date with you. But hang on, Fungus. How would the date go? Where would you take him?
KFC.
Now
remember, he's better looking than most of your conquests. So let's, you've got.
I don't know. Maybe he looks a bit older, so maybe we could go down the bingo or something like that.
What would be your favourite number, Fungus?
21, my birthday.
21. Oh, that's okay. I was expecting another number then.
So was I.
Oh my God.
There you go. I sent you the message, Fungus. So we've got you the date
69.
now.
Oh God, I've got to behave. Oh.
So Fungus, he wants to know where you're going to take him, and he doesn't like bingo.
Weatherspoons for a free item breakfast then or something. I get my pip money tomorrow.
3 items? Do they do 3 item breakfast?
No.
Yeah,
when he's saying 3 item, Cindy, what he'll be doing is ordering a breakfast and doing a runner. That's a free breakfast
that
for
sounds
swingers.
about right for him.
I was thinking more like my two bollocks and my cock in his mouth.
Oh,
Fungus.
fungus! Off you go. Off with your head. You had to say that word, didn't you?
See, that's it. He's got to go low. You can't behave yourself. Back of the cinema, butter popcorn. There you go, fungus. That's as much as we're getting.
Oh, dear God. You know, ooh. Is that the real one? Yeah, I think it could be. If it's not, Mark, no, I shouldn't have to put my banner up. Right, here we go. Hello.
Good afternoon,
Hello,
ladies. You all right? You all right?
Yay! Finally got the dinosaur on the panel.
Oh, little arms.
How
How
you
are you
doing?
doing now? Are you back? Are you out of hospital yet?
Yeah, I come out on 2 days ago.
Oh, is the infection under control then? Is it all better?
Nope. I signed myself at the hospital. They were just fucking us about, man, so I'm just going to wait till Tuesday and then go to Durham, like.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's do you know, I wanted to ask you something, but I didn't want you to feel pressured into saying as to why you had your thyroid removed. But then I think I remember you saying somewhere on a live that it was because there was a tumour or something on the thyroid.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How on earth did you find that out? Did your neck start swelling, or did you start having some kind of really bad symptoms?
I was in a coma 3.5 years ago, and I had a tracheotomy fitted.
Right.
So I had scar tissue. I had the tracheotomy, and when I was swollen, it was catching on my collarbone. So I just went with that. I wanted some of that taken off.
Yeah.
And then I had to go for a scan to make sure it was just scar tissue, and they just scanned all my neck, like, and they found, I think it was 11 tumours.
Wow.
But only one was suspect. So they give us radiation therapy, but it just kept getting bigger, like, so I just cut it out.
Yeah.
And then I got an infection, and I've had an infection ever since.
Unbelievable. So because you've had your thyroid removed, does that mean you're going to have to take some kind of like a levothyroxine for the rest of your life?
Yeah. I've got it. You've got to wait a bit, then I've got to test the levels and things to see what strength medication. Mr. England keeps telling everyone I had piles. That was when I was younger, Mr. England, not now.
Dickwad always loves to talk about piles. It's because he's got several of them himself, you see. So he's trying to figure out a way of treating them. But unfortunately, there's no treatment for piles in your mouth, Dickwad.
I heard he had pet names for them and everything.
Yeah.
But I can hear you, Kingy there.
You can't hear us?
I can just a little, but it was the same with Cindy before.
Let me see if I can turn his mic up or something.
Right, I'll turn my mic up. Can you hear us now?
That's better. Yeah. How's sister doing? I haven't seen her for ages.
She's all right. She's all right.
Good.
She's all right.
Is she with you?
She's not with me at the minute, no. She's at home. It's Easter weekend, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Of course, yeah.
I'm going with my bunny outfit later.
Oh.
And not the can't use lot think.
Yeah.
It's not a bunny outfit.
Well, you mean actually going to dress up as a bunny?
Well, I'm going Easter egg hunting with family, actually. Don't make me slap you about. I've just got a Teddy. You don't even reach my ankle, so behave yourself. And I've got no ladder.
Get up on this panel, Dickwad. Come on.
Wait, because he won't jump on with us, Cindy. Why is that, I wonder?
And you know why he won't? Because I saw him comment about it the other day. He said he's not getting up on the panel with us two because he knows we're going to rip him.
Well,
Trevor would.
Scared? He's scared, Mr. England.
He is scared.
He's scared of us. But most people have said they're scared of us, most men, and I don't get it. Maybe because I'm a pig fan. I don't know.
That might
you know
be
what you've got to say if you want a piece.
Maybe they're just scared of my singing.
Well, it's definitely not my singing because I wouldn't sing because I can't.
I need to
can hardly speak, let alone sing.
Shall I tell you who's got a really, really, really good voice? I'm not just saying it. Honestly, she's got a really good voice. Amanda, you need to get her on.
Yes. I'm trying to get Amanda on, but she's never around when I want to go live.
I'll get her on. She's she's got an shut up, you little shitbag. She's got an amazing voice, like. What's the matter? Come here. What's the matter?
Yes, sister. If you get to watch this, we want you to come and sing for us.
I'll get her to do it. She's got an amazing voice, like.
Oh, I'd love to hear her sing.
But a lot of Scottish and Irish do have a nice singing voice.
Mm.
It's because they've got a
us Cumbrians don't stand a freaking chance.
Oh, hold on. Have you been watching Cooper's Townhouse streaming?
No.
Who?
Cooper's Townhouse. They do this live streaming every single day, and it's like a karaoke pub in Liverpool.
Mm.
Oh, Cooper's, yeah.
Some of them are really good, but some of them I'm actually on the floor rolling around laughing.
See, I prefer to sing badly. I like that, man. I can't sing at all. I can't hold it. I'm really bad, but I love doing it, so I do it all the time.
You do it because you want to have a bit of fun, and if you enjoy it, why not? Don't be bothered about what everybody else thinks. I don't care.
I only sing in the shower, and that's because no one's in the house. I've been told to shut up if I'm in the shower and someone's in the house.
I get told to shut up all the time. Like my kid tortures me when he hears me singing. Like, well, I still do it, you know. What you gonna do? The fortnight's 14 now.
So you've been jumping on a lot of panels of late. Are you enjoying the new you?
Yeah, I was just bored in hospital. I can't see my phone. My eyes have gone funny and all. I've got new glasses, but I can't see my phone properly. Like, so I've just got to get used to them. Then I'll be all right.
You've got new glasses and you can't see properly through them.
I've got new glasses. I got new glasses about 2 months ago, and right. I've never ever worn glasses, so I just got the cheapest pair. So they give us 2 pair, one to read with, one to see. So I just keep having to swap. So I just need some varifocals or something.
Yeah. They're expensive though, varifocals.
I know, but I don't mind paying it if I'm going to wear the glasses, and I am.
Yeah, if they're going to work, but varifocals take a lot of time to get used to. Because my optician, because I have glasses for reading and glasses for distance.
Yeah.
And he keeps wanting me to go on the varifocals, so I get used to them. And I said, no, I can't do that because I'm not always having to wear glasses. And he says, well, do you drive? I says, no, I don't drive. He says, well, it's a bloody good job then, isn't it?
That had nothing to do with eyes. That's just because you're a woman, though.
Oh, a few more Rexy avatar pictures, emojis coming in the chat soon.
So you live tonight, King? You don't know, because Jim was live last night. Well, what time did he finish his live?
Well, he was still going at 12:30 when I left.
Oh, God, no.
12:30.
Every night time, I'm usually like pop my painkillers and I'm just lying on my sofa watching telly.
Can you not give me the big spanner so I can time Mr. England out? No way.
It means you've got your part.
What's he doing? Hey, dickwad, get up here and start saying what you need to say to us on the panel. Come on.
No, because he knows we shut him up within seconds.
I know, Mr. England, I don't think you're going to win if you're going to be, mate. I don't think you're going to win. This might blow your cover altogether, like if you get ruined up too.
This is why I won't jump on. The thing is, I jumped on his panel, the first live he did.
Well, yes, you did, yeah.
I'm
going to change his name anyway. I'm not going to call him Dickwood anymore. I'm going to start calling him Tinky Winky.
See, I think anyone that jumps on the panel, you should just stop calling them nasty names like fucking little arms and shit. Gotta get me arms out, shouldn't you?
Look, so the thing is, right, you've all got nicknames and just admit it, you're like it. Personally, I think it's just love. Your little arms, Teddy's Teddy. And Jim was complaining, right, because he said, hang on, Mr. England gets Teddy, Fact Notification gets Squidgy. He said, who else was he? Oh, Distak gets Snuggy. He said, and I get ass, and Fungus gets Fungus. He said, I want a nice pet name. I said, that's the nicest we could come up with.
Oh, Cindy, you know what you have to say first to get Mr. England on the panel?
Yeah, never going to happen. Never going to happen. If he wants a free tank, he can go elsewhere for it because he's never going to get it from me.
I think Darren needs to start sharing his food, like.
He's only doing that because he knows I'm jealous because I can't eat any of that shit.
Why? Why can't you eat any of that, like?
I'm waiting to get my gallbladder removed.
Oh yeah, you keep having attacks.
So well, if it tastes like cardboard, I can eat it.
So yeah, Amanda keeps
Children,
having
I can't. This
attacks.
is why I've lost weight, but I've started because I was following this girl that's had an operation and whatever, and she said, listen, before you have your operation, try everything. Chocolate, everything, try it all. Because if you don't, when you come out, you're going to be stuck on the diet. I mean, I went a size 10. I looked as if I was dying. So I put weight back on. But now I've started eating. I don't eat butter because my meals are supposed to be 3 grams of fat per meal. But I
Why?
put it to 5.
How on earth can you have a meal with only 3 grams of fat in it?
Why do you only want 3 grams of fat?
So then it's like chicken breasts, absolutely no fat on it. If there's a tiny bit, you've got to cut it off. And then it's just a plate of veg, basically. Well, but you've got to remember, one chicken breast is far too much, so you've got to half that. So then you've got to have veg, but you can only have a couple of spoonfuls because you've got to have tiny portions.
What the hell?
Between 4 and 5 times a day. Yeah,
but
it's horrible, honestly.
You know fat is good for you, don't you?
Yeah, but not for gallbladder. It's not. If your gallbladder is producing stones, you're not supposed to eat fat.
Right.
But now, I'm having bigger portions. I'm still eating healthy, but not as healthy as I was.
My sister's on that keto diet, and she's got problems with her kidneys and gallbladder.
Yeah.
Right. So tell her bitters. Bitters, but it's the healthy option, not the alcohol bitters. It's healthy bitters, and you just put a couple of drops on your tongue, and it's fantastic. Apparently, you need Cindy's cooking then, Julies. I'm eating fuck all starving. I've lost a stone and a half in 3 months. Squidgy, why is that, Julies? Have you become a Muslim? I feel like I have, Kieran.
Herbal bitters, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, herbal bitters, a couple of drops on your tongue.
Can you hear Halo squawking?
No.
Good.
Yeah, tell her healthy bitters. Tell her to read up on it. It's dandelion root and whatever, and it's good for your liver and your gallbladder and whatever. If it's good for your liver, then obviously it's good for your gallbladder.
Yeah.
Because your gallbladder helps to break down the fat, see?
Yeah.
But bitters, and what else was it? Ox bile.
Ox bile.
Sounds revolting, I know, but it helps to break down fat, ox bile. But bitters, it helps people lose weight apparently as well because it stops you wanting something sweet. So it does all kinds of bitters. I've been reading up on it.
I'd be fucked on that diet. Jesus Christ.
So what I'm going to do is, after me up, I'm going to start taking bitters because it helps. Dark chocolate, I'm not supposed to have any chocolate at all instead, but I did the other night.
Dark chocolate's fucking horrible.
I had a Mars bar.
Oof.
No pain either.
Have dark chocolate. Being diabetic, the heavier the cocoa content, the better it is for you. But yeah. I can't. I have to be in the mood to have dark chocolate, and that's not very often.
I've got to be in the mood to have dark chocolate. I've got to be really, really, really fucking stoned, and there's got to be no nice chocolate.
I'm seriously starting to consider smoking the weed. Everybody else seems to be having a lot of fun.
Well, somebody said in before in Emma's that I've never touched a substance in my life. Never.
What a goody.
I'd only had 4 hours sleep. I've got sinus problems. And I thought I'd been on something because I was sniffing up.
Oh, so you'd been up all night on the Heaney? Is that what they said?
No, I was up all night because somebody was hanging around the houses and because of every time I was lying down, I felt like I was choking. So I took an antihistamine this morning, but it's a lot better than it was. But I was just too tired last night to get up, come downstairs and take an antihistamine.
Turmeric and black pepper. I have those as a supplement smoothie. Oh my God. Dan's in the building. Quick, everybody, take cover. His battery's died. His battery's died. Bless him.
So what's Dan been up to lately? I haven't seen Dan for days, but I haven't been really on much.
Well, let's not go there because there's been quite a lot going around about what Dan's been up to lately.
Oh, right.
Oh, dear.
Fungus, you got your spanner removed because of what you said on the panel, no doubt.
He's still got a spanner.
I say.
You better shut up.
I'm on a keto diet. If you've been sick better than me, Julius, I can do you 400. What 4 antihistamines? I get the non-drowsy one, so
I have the Alleries. What is oh my god, what are they called now? They're in a pink box, and they're it's like is it fenfoxidine or is it foxfenadine? It's one way or the other. But I have those now. I had them on prescription. I had the really strong ones, but now it's calmed down a little bit. I've got just the normal ones again. Here he is. He's back.
Sorry, my laptop died.
it's me that's been on the antihistamine, so it's in. And
is that Dan Riley in the chat?
It is.
I got a phone call the other day, just out of the blue. Just a phone call. My phone rang, answered. It was Dan Riley. Do you know what he was asking us if I wanted to buy?
Oh God, not Bally's.
No, it wasn't Bally's. It was the white powder. We'll not see anything. We're not. I said, Dan, do you know who you've rang? He went, and hung up.
Dan, are you being a naughty boy?
Of course he is.
Naughty.
Right, fungus. Nobody's your Julius. Right, let's get it out.
My Julius.
Thank
you, Lin.
Dan, you're a proper dick for phoning me asking if I want to buy cocaine, man. You fucking pleb. Never mind that. Your mum doesn't have a word here.
When you said that, no pun intended. Oh dear.
Oh, it seems I've been missing loads.
Do you know what?
There is a
hell of a lot I've missed since I've started watching TV at night instead of coming on
this
YouTube.
is it. I mean, usually nighttime I take Pyramid, and that's kind of me just chilled. And I'm not jumping on lives because I could be saying anything kind of shit. Well, let's be honest. I can say something and it's misconstrued into something else completely different. We all wouldn't like friend.
Oh dear.
Can I get someone to what's everybody asking? No, you can't. Fungus, you're getting nothing off Dan.
You asked if this number sells it. No, you didn't. You said, do you want to buy any, you lying little pleb? Keep lying, Dan. Keep lying. I'll just play the fucking voice clip. You fucking dickhead.
That's it. Put the receipts up.
No, mate, I called asking if this was someone selling it. Okay, do you want to buy cocaine? Okay, you want us to play it, Dan? Just admit the truth and I'll not play it. Just admit the truth. Stop lying. You want us to play it? All right, 2 seconds.
Whoa.
Hang on, I'll just get my phone.
Some juicy info. So, Dan, have you been getting to no good? You've been a naughty boy again.
There's quite a few naughty boys on YouTube of late.
Dan, you either admit it or I am going to put it in a video, and I'll tag your ma in it. You fucking prick. Just admit it. Stop making us out to be a liar. Fucking helmet. I was
Do you think you
gobsmacked.
remember if he'd sent it, though, to be honest with you? Because
he does remember, man. He does remember because I've spoken about it. And he says, he thinks he got the wrong number. He wanted to know if somebody else wanted to buy some.
Right.
I thought it was a number ringing to sell it. You thought it was a number ringing you to sell it, so you thought you'd phone it and say, do you want to buy some? Oh, was it like I fucking hell, man, Dan.
Oh, fungus. Stop bleeding crying, you idiot.
I get misunderstood when I start in July.
So have you two ladies been up to then? Anything interesting? Or?
No, well, I'm getting accused of all kinds, so...
Usual. I heard your name mentioned the other day. Someone mentioned your name the other day, but I can't remember what they said now.
Do you know something, King, right? I'm not even hardly on YouTube, as everybody knows. But I still, I mean, people like to talk shit about it. I'm one of these. I don't care what people think of us. I don't care what they say about us. I really don't care. They can call me the worst names on YouTube. Wouldn't give a shit. But the one thing that pissed me off, I'm putting it in the back of that actually, because I'm not going to say it on Cindy's.
Hiya, Keith. Hiya, CJ. No, CJ, the one with the piles is actually Mr. England. The piles are in his mouth at present. If you have any knowledge of how to get rid of these piles in his mouth, please feel free to put the advice in the chat. Come on, dickwad. Get up on the panel. It's going to get worse. Oh, dear.
And guy on panel. Hi, CJ.
Right in the back, King.
Mm.
Right. Probably stick and keep them on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Pete.
That was it, yes.
Yeah. So I've said, play the clip. They said they've got the clip, but I've been in touch with Jim because it was on his live. So I'll get it off Jim and I'll play it myself. Let's see the lies then.
Yeah. I would
Because
just...
1 minute I'd said nothing and I didn't laugh, then the next minute I'd laughed. But it's funny how it's only me and him that's getting accused of all this.
Well,
and there was 5 on a panel.
I only ever believe anything anybody says on here if they can back it up with the proof.
Well,
exactly.
No one can say anything to Gillies because them all sat there when Anton said that shit to me about Kansas, and them all sat there and didn't say a word. Well, so why should you? I was on a backstage panel with 6 people, and Anton says I was a nonce. He hopes cancer kills us. I had my throat slick because I'm a bacon, and them all sat there and didn't say a word. Not a one word.
No.
So that's it. But it's different models, say, though. This
but
is what
you
I'm
have
saying.
to say something. It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. I've learned that in all. I used to say things. I used to stick up for people, but now, why should I? You know what I mean?
Apparently, Snugget, I don't really want to put it on Cindy's, but apparently I was supposed to have laughed at something that was kind of sick. It was never mentioned. There was 5 on a panel. Dan was there as well.
Yeah.
So, but it's only me and him that's getting accused of it.
Well, I wouldn't worry about what anyone says.
I don't give a shit. I've got the address, King. If she carries on with this bullshit lie, I'll go to her house and she can play the clip that she says she's got. And so, you know what I mean? Keep saying they've got this clip. We'll play it.
Keys, I posted a video about it, mate. If you just have a quick look on my channel, I think it was my last upload.
Oh, well, I'll have a look.
It was,
I was in that premiere.
Aye.
Peggy said earlier that she'd laughed at a woman being abused. And I says, hang on, double standards, say. I would never laugh at any woman being abused or any man.
The little thing here is, what people have got to remember is what's being said on the panel doesn't always go with what's being said in the chat. You can laugh at something that's being said in the chat, but it might be at the worst timing possible by what was being said on the panel. Yeah. So people have got to remember that, it doesn't necessarily mean you're laughing at what's being said on the panel. You could be reading something in the chat and you laugh and it's just bad timing.
Exactly.
And people just want to twist it, run it with their own little narratives and say, no. They were laughing at that time. Nothing to do with what we're going in the chat. But I swear to God, it was something in the chat and not what was on the panel.
I honestly wouldn't worry about it, man. I wouldn't worry about it. No one on here has any morals. No one on here has any, you know what I mean? No one has anything. So no one can say anything about anyone. No one can. Because everyone, they're all different groups. They all do this, all do that. None of them say anything. But when somebody else doesn't, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a double standard. I say, I don't care if people have got... I don't care if they've got double standards. I don't care if they've got triple standards. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. People can say what they want about me. They can make up as much shit as they want about me. I'll laugh at it. I'll find it funny shit. And I do. But when that kind of thing you can't laugh at, we all know someone or we all relate to someone that's been through that kind of stuff. It's not funny. They've all been saying for weeks now that they've got it clipped. Well, why haven't you played it? Because you kept a clip of, so what it was, Emma was on the phone to me one night. There was a live going on. Now, I wasn't on YouTube. Somebody had messaged her and said, oh, apparently you're on the phone to this person right now. And she went, no, I'm on the phone to Julie's. Well, I said, tell you what, take a screenshot of, the call log, and put it up on your community. So she did. She went, oh, my God, Julie's, your real name's there. I said, my name's Julia. I don't care, right? Yeah. I said, just to prove a point to you that they're lying again. You're not on the phone trying to phone them. You're on the phone to me. That clip that she put up of my phone name was kept for months, right? Then Christmas Eve, I was at my son's house, and I always stopped at their house Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And Jim was live. My name kept getting said on a panel. I went in, and I was in bed. I couldn't jump on the panel because they're in the next room, and I'm waking in my son and his fiancée up. Yeah. So I went outside on the backs, snuck downstairs and what have you. I said, I've never spoke to you offline. I said, and stop saying my fucking name. So
Yeah.
next thing, there was a bit of hell on about it. And this one woman put that clip up of my real name. Well, look, it was him and that doxed you. No, I told her to put it up. But you kept that for a month, but then you played it months later. So if you've got the screenshot or got the recording where me and Emma, there was me, Emma, there was Jim on Jim's Live and Gio and Dan on the panel. And I'll tell you exactly what was said. So they were on about Dan's accident. And Gio says, yeah, it's because you fancied Lindsay. And I fancied her, so I knocked her over. And Jimmy chopped the tree down on top of Dan because he fancied her as well. And that's what was said, and we were all laughing at.
That's what
Because
you
it was
got
funny
wrong.
shit. Gio is funny, right?
He is
So it was
good,
funny
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's nothing compared to what they say about everybody else.
What's
That's
so
what
that's
we
what you
said.
get.
Nothing
That's what you
about
get
any
shit
attacks or
about.
anything.
Fucking hell. Some people need to learn, like, you know.
Yeah.
See, people can say what they want on here, and then both sides say things I wouldn't say, and then but then I keep trying to get. That's what it's sorted on. Only was get. Why aren't you saying anything to Mr. England? Why aren't you clipping him? That's because I don't fucking want to. Why would I? So
But this is it. I'm not responsible for what comes out of anyone else's mouth but my own. I'm not responsible for what
Exactly,
anybody
Denise.
else types but me.
Exactly,
If
Denise.
I'm
You're
not the YouTube
just trying to
police,
get you
it's not
following
my
out.
responsibility.
So what can them say now? What can them say now? Because I've never heard Mr. England say anything as bad as what Anton said. I've never seen him. So what can they say now? Are they going to stand by him?
Well,
Fuck
see,
him,
I
fuck
got
him all,
accused of
fuck anyone
backing
that
Mr.
stands by Anton.
England and saying he says the worst things this happened to the. It turned out it was a fake account that was saying it.
Yeah. I've seen a fake
And I
Mr.
said,
England
well,
account.
I'm with him. I said, why aren't you just going after the fake account? You all know who it is because Mr. England said who it was.
Yeah.
You all know who the fake account is. I can't do the outrage of what was said because this person put some vile, disgusting things in chat. I mean, it was one of the vilest things I've ever read. But they didn't go after them. It was forgotten about.
Oh, that's
You know, if
it.
you're going to have them
That's
standards,
exactly.
have it for everyone, not
And
just
then
for one.
they tell me I need to take sides and start highlighting shit. Nah, why should I? It's all.
Why should anybody be told to take sides?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like this. I'm not going to be your friend because you're their friend, and I'm not going to speak to you because you're in their chat, and blah blah blah. It's childish. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Childish.
I'll be friends with who I want. I'll speak to who I want. I don't have a boss. No one pays my bills but me. They're not going to tell me what to do and what to say. If that's what they want, they can kiss my ass because that's the way it is. Got a problem, come to my door, but you won't get off my road. That's for sure. I'm sick of their bullshit now.
That's honestly, it's them kind of say fuck all, like, because some of the things that's being said on that side as well isn't. I'm not on anyone's side, by the way, but something that's being said on that, things that's being said on that side's not good either.
This is it. I mean, me and Cindy have always been on that we don't check sides, which case we don't.
Yeah.
I don't let people sit on my panel abusing anybody. I'll just tell them to shut up because I don't like
think
it.
I've got the right to take sides for anybody because at the end of the day, everybody's responsible for themselves and nobody knows what the other person's going through in their personal life. So why join a little cliquey gang and start bullying?
Exactly. I'll always do what I want. Like, I'll always do what I want on this up. Like, there's no soul that can tell me what to do. Like,
I'll have a little bit of banter and get a bit cheeky in the chat, like, but I'll never go in on somebody because that's just.
But this thing, we've never called anybody. We've never gone in on anybody. You know, we've never done anything like that. But you don't want to label me. Well, carry on with your labels. I will fit it.
Well, I did have a bit of fun while video back and forth with a certain person, but that was fun.
Oh, right.
Yeah, well, yeah, but they came at us. That's, you know, we've never gone after anybody. We've never made videos about someone. We've never done that shit.
No.
And there's a reason for it because we don't give a shit. We don't care. You can say what you want about me. Say how to help Cindy and I'll come after you.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with England. If I see anyone coming in the chat about me, that I'll make sure it's them. You know what I mean? Because anyone can make an account with any name, can't they?
Yeah, I know. I've seen so many fake accounts of other people, and I'm like, why do you do that? What fun do you get out of it? Because it's a bit.
Because I'll tell you why, they're not brave enough to say it in their own accounts. Or they want to portray someone as a certain individual or a certain thing. That's what they're doing it for. I have one account. So if anybody who clones my account, I've got 599 subs. So if you're a mod in it and somebody comes in with a Jill Lewis account, check it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be next. I've already tried to fake my account. Good luck to them.
Yeah. I always check accounts like before I always do. Every account I click it.
That's why I go quiet sometimes when I'm in some people's lives and I've got a spanner. I'm there clicking on people's names and checking them out all the bloody time.
Well,
See, I don't even need a spanner to check people's. I can click anyone's account in any chat. I don't need a spanner. Like, I'm the king. I'm the king. You say? I'm the king.
I know, shove.
Yeah,
And you know what it is? Because he's got a tail for his little arms to click on.
There's an app you can get. There's an app you can get. You just go on the app and it just gives you a live chat. You just click on the accounts.
Oh,
It's got his little arms.
That's because of the alarms are. I kind of reach the top of the chat.
He got in touch with thing that they said, "Oh, well, we'll give you this device."
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I'll show you.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go because I'm going on. I've just had a message.
Oh yes, you're going on the Easter egg hunt, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got my big suit thing to put on as an Easter bunny.
That's right, Miss England, to do I.
I can't read these because I've still got that bloody share your referral link on the bottom of my thing.
There it is.
Most don't forget to change. They do. Because we caught one. I know you caught it as well, Mr. England in Jim's. Mr. England, Teddy and me. We both caught that one in Jim's channel. Don't say the name, but you know what I mean. The Easter bunny. The bunnies all love sex. No, they just love producing of a bunny. I'm not a real bunny, by the way. It's not the kind of bunny costume you lot are open for.
She's not the rampant one.
Just admit, Julius, what's that saying? This, that, what's snuggy?
There you go.
You're going to say some male strippers. I've only ever been to see male strippers once, and I went with my oldest sister, and we just spent the night chatting away. She was pregnant, and my mum went with my sister's mother-in-law, so my sister made me go with them, and I could feel someone back, and I just thought somebody was like bothering us, and I pushed him and I knocked him flying. Yeah, I only went once. He wasn't very nice. He wasn't good looking at all. His body part didn't look nice either.
To be fair, some of these male strippers, I don't see why they make so much money because, well, they're not that good looking, some of them.
No.
And when they get a bit excited, shall we say, it looks a bit fake. It looks like it's straining. Is that the right word? Straining.
Well, you know that one that's always in the pub behind, what's call it? Like Tower. When Tower was open as a pub. There's a pub behind it, and there was all male strippers and female strippers on throughout the day. We were walking past, and he was standing there. And he says, "You're right." And I went, yeah. So he said, "Do you want to come and watch?" And I said, no, we're going, like, something to eat and that. And he says, then he shut us up, and he was asking for my phone number, and he said, "Where are you from?" And I said, I'm going to Cumbria tonight when I finish here. I said, "He says, I'm going to Madders." No, not Madders. I was going to Whitehaven. I said, I said, "I live in the next town from there." I said, "So when you get on the stage," I said, "you've got to say good evening, John Meters." He said, "Well, I'll get my face caved in for that." I said, "No, that's a term of endearment." Is it shite? It's an insult we call each other.
John Meters?
Yeah, John Meters. He went back to the pit days. I think some YouTube heads should be doing the full money for the charity of my choosing, like my one. Oh, go on then, Mr. England.
Well, just that if you want money in your wallet, then you don't want me to do the full money.
Well, I'm going to jump off, and I'll catch you all later. Have a nice day, everybody.
Thank you for coming.
Enjoy your day. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh dear. So, what's your plans then for the rest of the weekend?
Try and make it to Monday or Tuesday, and then go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see? Oh my God, I'll show you it. I'll show you a little man, and I'll just change the picture. I didn't see it. There we go. Look at that.
Wow.
Adam's apple's like at the top of the picture.
Bloody hell.
Just filling up with fluid, like.
Oh. And that's right now?
That's right now. Not good, eh?
That's really not good at all. Do you not think you should be going like over the weekend? I know it's going to be rammed and busy and all that lot, but if you wait any longer, it could get absolutely worse and you'll be in more bleeding pain than what you should be.
If it gets any worse, I'm just going to aspirate it myself.
Oh, God.
It's better than fucking choking us to death.
Oh,
Yeah, they
fucking hell.
kept doing it at the hospital, man. So I'm like a pro at it now.
What painkillers have they given you?
They tried to give us Oromorph, like, but I was on Oromorph in Fenton in hospital, like, so I just asked for something else. So they give us codeine, so it's still like a one I wouldn't take. Like,
Was it just pure codeine, or was it like codeine and paracetamol, like a 530?
I've got both. I've got codeine and paracetamol and codeine.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
Codeine doesn't do now. Like, I was on did some Savlon. Yeah. I've got some proper cream, like some other cream the chemist gives us, like, what can we call it? But can you hear my voice is strained and things.
What it will do when you're jumping on all these panels, you're supposed to be resting.
I know. This is resting. I'm usually out walking about while I'm on my phone. This is resting, like.
Oh, but seriously, if it gets any worse, please go and get it seen to. Don't bleed and suffer at home.
I'm gonna.
Oh, man. Oh, so, right then, I suppose I'll call it a day and go and check on my beef joint that's cooking in the oven. Woohoo!
I want to have a joint, but it's not a beef joint. Right, enjoy your day, Cynthia. Enjoy your day, everybody. I'll catch you all later.
And you. Look after yourself. Thank you for coming on.
See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye. Oh, wow. So, well, that passed about an hour and 50. Oh, no. How long have we been on? 1 hour and 16. Well, where has the time gone again? Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. Stay safe. Don't eat too much chocolate, people. And if you do, tough shit. You're going to have the trots. Right. See you all about and about later on. Have fun. Thanks, guys.